Hello, it's Rachel from Live Long Pilates, and I have some exercises on a 2x4 for you today. So I literally have a 2x4 piece of wood, and I took an old mat and cut it and then stapled it onto that 2x4. So I'll try to make another tutorial about that and have that available as well. But just to give you a reference, this is just a regular 2x4 piece of wood with an old yoga mat stapled onto it if you wanted to make one of these at home for yourself. So we're going to go through some standing Pilates exercises with this 2x4. So I'm going to place it down this way so that you can see me sideways. And you're going to stand on this 2x4 with the toes on and the heels on the floor. And let's bring our hands behind our heads so we have this nice upright posture. And just this, I can feel a great big stretch on my calves. My calves and my Achilles tendons are pretty tight. I have a background as a ballet dancer. So we're gonna rise up onto our toes. And right away, you're gonna feel that balance kick in, your core is kick in, and you wanna feel that the toes are all equally pressing onto that 2x4 and that the ankles are straight. We're gonna bend our knees like you're sliding down an imaginary wall, and then lower the heels down to the floor. We'll rise again up, so you wanna lift up, you wanna open those hips, find those glutes and hamstrings, trying not to sit back in the knees. Then slide down the imaginary wall, and then lower the heels down to the floor and straighten those legs. So this is a lot of work, a lot of balance as you rise up. And then bend, controlling it, trying to get those heels down onto the floor, and then standing tall. We'll try that one more time. Lifting up, rising tall. A lot of work on the feet, the ankles, the calves, bending the knees, and then rolling down. So now we're gonna try to reverse it. We're gonna bend the knees. You'll see mine don't bend very far. I'm trying not to squat. So I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm gonna peel the heels off and then stand up, standing in my legs, lifting up tall. My chest is open, my hips are open, and then lowering down. And then bending at those knees, super hard here, lifting the heels up, using that core, standing tall on the legs, and come on up. This is a wonderful exercise for working through the feet. I'm just going to adjust my feet a bit. And working on your balance. Woo, super hard. Standing tall and then lowering down. We'll try that one more time. We're bending at the knees, lifting up, standing tall, and lowering down. So I just did a few repetitions here, but I'm just going to show it this way so you can see head on that when we're standing, see my balance is already being challenged here, that when we're standing that we want to watch out that we're not rolling out, we're not caving in, that our ankles are staying really steady as we do this work. Now if your balance is just so off trying to do this is really hard. I recommend if you have something to hold on to, like I've had some folks try with a foam roller. You can use that as sort of a makeshift bar, like ballet bar, where you can hold on to that, bending, lifting the heels, and standing up. So that's one option. Or if you're close to a wall, you can have that hand on the wall. Even if I place it sort of this way, you can see to give you a little bit of aid as you practice this work. And so that's just one variation. I'll post more with some different variations, but that's a good starting point with using this little apparatus. And it is so good for not only working on that mobility and foot placement, foot and ankle placement as you peel off and go into that releve, but it's also great for the entire posture through the legs, the glutes, opening the hips, opening the chest, trying not to cave forward as we do this work. So give that a try and let me know how it goes in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.